Welcome. Welcome to the West Virginia Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admissions Officers Virtual College Fair tonight. We have a wonderful program for you. We know that you have questions, and so I want to make sure that you have an opportunity to ask those questions. You can ask them anytime. You don't have to wait for the presenter to present, because we have 45 minutes tonight. So ask those questions in the Q&A, and then also list the college's name that you're addressing the question to so they know who to respond. As a reminder, this is a webinar, so your camera and your video is turned off. Our presenters cannot see or hear you. This is also just one of the many sessions that's happening tonight. There's also programs happening tomorrow and the next evening, so feel free to sign up for additional sessions. And lastly, this is being recorded tonight, so you will be able to visit this recording again later on should you have any questions or want to go back and hear the program again. So without further ado, I'm going to turn things over to Bethany College.
Hi, everyone. Let me get my screen loaded and we will get moving. Okay. Perfect. Okay, well, hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us this evening. Welcome to my presentation of Bethany College. My name is Stephanie Bell. I am a senior enrollment counselor at Bethany, and I work with all of our prospective students from West Virginia. So I will be your primary contact throughout your entire admission process. Bethany College is located in the northern panhandle of West Virginia. Because of our proximity to our neighboring states, you can definitely see on this second map here why our student population is so spread out. Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Maryland, and Florida are where the majority of our students come from, but we do have students on campus from 26 different states. And we also currently have students on campus from 14 international countries. Bethany is a private liberal arts college that offers over 60 majors and minors and 8 pre-professional programs. The top 5 majors from this year's freshman class were physical education and sports studies, biology, management, communications and media arts, and social work. I do think that it's also really important to note that about 8% of our freshman class every year comes in as undecided. At Bethany, students have until the end of their sophomore year to formally declare their major. So that means that you have 4 semesters to take classes in your liberal arts core, while you also explore your intro classes in any of the majors that you are interested in. Choosing a college is all about finding the right fit for you, and we know that student life is a big part of that. Bethany is a residential campus, which means almost all of our students live in on-campus housing. Students live in a variety of housing options, though, that include traditional residence halls, suite-style housing, and apartment-style housing. Housing selections for first-year students is done based on the dates of your tuition deposit. Students have 2 options for dining on our campus. Ogden Dining Hall, which you see here, is our largest dining facility and serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner daily. Every student has an unlimited meal plan in here, so no need to keep track of weekly meal swipes. From everyday staples like pizza, pasta, and a salad bar to a variety of changing menu items, you're definitely always going to find something good to eat in here. Our other dining location on campus is called The Hub, which you'll see in this photo. Students have $100 per semester on their meal plan to spend in here. The Hub is a full-service Starbucks and also offers a lot of selections like sandwiches, salads, soups, and snacks. This is a great place to go grab a meal if you have a super busy day and you know you're just not going to have time to go to the main dining hall and have lunch or dinner or whatever. Bethany is a NCAA Division III athletics institution, and we are the only Division III college in West Virginia. With 22 sports and a co-ed equestrian team, roughly 70% of our student body are student athletes, and some of our students are even multi-sport athletes. If you are interested in continuing to compete in your sport after high school, I definitely encourage you to complete a recruiting questionnaire on our athletics website, or just reach out to our coaches and express your interest so you can learn about the recruiting process. Whether you are involved in college athletics or not, there are many opportunities to get involved on campus. Student Activities Council, Drama Club, Greek Life, Student Government, Athletic Intramurals. These are just a few of the many clubs and organizations that are available to our students. The Student Activities Council plans fun and exciting events throughout the year for students to enjoy, such as bingo nights, trivia nights, movie nights, and plenty of off-campus trips, including Pittsburgh Pirates games, Cleveland Cavaliers, basketball games, Cedar Point, Top Golf, and ice skating, just to name a couple of them. The best part, these trips are all free for Bethany students. If you are a high school senior, applications are still open for your class. If you are a high school junior, applications will be open for you in August. Applying to Bethany is always free. You can apply using the Bethany application on our website or the Common application. We have absolutely no preference on which one you use, so it is completely up to you. Bethany is a test optional college. If you choose to apply test optional, your enrollment file will be considered complete after we receive that application for admission in your official high school transcript. You can then expect to receive your admission decision in the mail within just a few weeks from that time. Financial aid will begin as soon as you are accepted to Bethany. On this screen, you'll see some of our commonly awarded scholarships and grants. For merit scholarships, all students are considered for a merit scholarship of up to $20,000 per year, and this scholarship is determined based on your cumulative high school GPA. Presidential honors and K-1 leaders are 3 of our top competitive scholarships. The selection process is already complete for this year, but if you are a high school junior, definitely pay attention to your email next year about these. Our campus visit grant is a $1,000 renewable grant that is available to any student who schedules and attends their first campus visit through our enrollment office. Currently, we are hosting both virtual visits and limited on-campus visits. We also accept most outside scholarships. If you have received something, just let your counselor know so we can make sure that it is accepted at Bethany. Then to wrap up, these are just a few reasons why some students chose Bethany College. I think it's really important to understand that the college search process is different for everyone, and everyone's looking for a college that feels like home. I hope at least one of the reasons that you see on this screen connects with you and makes you want to apply to Bethany. And here is my contact information. Please reach out at any time. I am always happy to help and chat.
Stephanie, thanks so much to you and Bethany College. Audience, don't forget, you can put those questions in the Q&A at the bottom anytime. You don't have to wait for your presenter to present to ask those questions. Up next, you get to hear from Blue Ridge Community and Technical College.
Sorry about that, technical difficulties. Hello, everyone. How are we doing? It's silent, so maybe I shouldn't ask that. My name is Izzy Kowalski. I'm an admissions counselor at Blue Ridge CTC, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about Blue Ridge. Hopefully, everyone can see my screen. I apologize if I had some technical difficulties today.
You're yes, not in presentation mode. I don't know if you.
Yep.
There you go. Looks great.
Yep. All righty. So a little bit about Blue Ridge. Blue Ridge, we are a community and technical college located in Martinsburg, West Virginia. So we're in Berkeley County, the eastern panhandle of West Virginia. We are close to things such as Hagerstown, Frederick, DC, Winchester, as well as Baltimore. A couple things about us. We are a community and technical college, so we are going to focus more on those hands-on programs that get you ready, get you in, get you out with the job. We also have workforce development programs to, if you already have a job that you like, you can learn some skills to maybe move up in that position, as well as university transfer. You can absolutely take some classes with us, maybe get a whole degree, and then transfer to another university, maybe one of the universities on this call. Big differences between community colleges and universities. Community colleges like Blue Ridge, we are only 2 years, so you'll be with us, about 2 years or so. We do not have any on-campus living, so you will be commuting to and from your own place every day. Like I said, we focus more on those hands-on career-ready programs. We're usually pretty small. We have about 20 to 25 students per class. Of course, due to COVID, that's even smaller now. And of course, we have those transfer opportunities that you can work with other colleges where they can transfer either certain programs, or of course, a large amount of your classes. And we are a nice sight cheaper as well. We are usually about half the price as a four-year university. but I'll go into more depth about that. And last but not least, we have a wide, diverse class age, which I think is awesome. There's anyone in your class from, fresh out of high school all the way to, grown adults and, maybe even seniors as well with kids and grandkids. It's a little bit of everybody that we kind of get to learn from all walks of life. So some programs we have a little bit of everything, anything from business, criminal justice, culinary arts, education, EDET, which is electrical line working, healthcare professions, if you want to go into nursing, physical therapy assistant, or paramedic, as well as IT programs if you're interested in computers, and liberal arts and mechatronics, and the list goes on and on. I won't explain every single one of them, but we have about 70 plus programs. There's a little bit of everything for everybody, including in addition to the programs that we also offer a wide variety of student services, including academic support with tutoring and mentoring, as well as student activities. We are primarily online at the time because of COVID-19, but we do have pretty much weekly Zoom activities going on, caricature artists, open mic, bingo, all sorts of stuff. Disability support services, if you're working with an IEP or 504 plan, we got your back, as well as career services. We can help you find a career or a job after you leave Blue Ridge. Couple things real quick. Tuition for in-state students is going to be that $172 per credit hour. Long story short, look at the bottom of my screen here, and a full year is about $4,100. That's before any financial aid or anything like that. There are a couple other tuition rates as well, and you can all see that on my screen as well as you'll see it on our website. I'll show you shortly. So real quick, just like the one from Bethany mentioned earlier, we'll need you to fill out financial aid if you're going to want to use, and if you're going to want to use any kind of grants, loans, all that good stuff. You're going to fill out that FAFSA. That can happen pretty much at any time before, after you apply with us. Earlier the better. And we'll let you know what you're eligible for: grants, free money, loans, or work study. We also have a few different scholarships through our foundation program that's found right on our website. And a big grant I'm going to mention to all of you, for any of West Virginia residents, the big kahuna right now is West Virginia Invest. This is, maybe you heard people say free community college. That's what this is. As long as you live in West Virginia for the last year, you can pay and pass a drug test every semester, do some community service each semester, and promise to live within the state for 2 years after your program. The state will pay for your program, your associate's degree, which is awesome. And 97% of the associate degrees that we offer at Blue Ridge are covered under this program. So this is awesome. Who doesn't like free school? I love free school. Free school is the best. So, and this is not income based. So if any of you are just eligible for loans, maybe because, you're bringing in, you or your parents are, bringing in more money than the FAFSA would like you to, this is really great because, you still have eligibility of getting grants, the free money. So how to get started with us, we'll just need an application from you. In the meantime, you can fill out FAFSA as well. We are also test optional. You do not have to send in your ACT or SAT scores. Don't worry about it. We might get you in a placement test later. You'll get an acceptance email from us and be able to do new student orientation and get registered for classes. So why Blue Ridge? We have, 70 plus programs. It's updated since then. 70 plus programs, a little bit of everything. If you're iffy about what you want to do, or if you want to stay close to home for a while, that's perfectly fine. You can start with us, maybe find out what you love and maybe transfer, or start with us, find out what you love, finish with that degree and go get a job. There's a little bit of everything for everyone. If you want to save some money, if you just want to, bide your time, see what's going on, you can absolutely do that. We're small. We're kind of like a little family at Blue Ridge. Working during COVID has been really hard because all of us are used to being on campus. But real quick, there's my contact information. Once again, my name is Izzy Kowalski. I'm the admissions counselor. It's just me and my coworker, Hope Spriggs, in admissions. That's our email, as well as both of our text numbers. We are only accepting virtual appointments at this time, but we just have a brand new virtual tour that's on our website as well, just debuted yesterday, and we'll send everyone a link for that as well. And thank you so much.
Thanks, Izzy, and to Blue Ridge Community and Technical College. Wow, I know that you guys have learned so much so far, but we still have several colleges to go. Up next, you're going to hear from Bluefield State College. You might be on mute, or and also we see your notes, and so you're probably not in the presentation mode you'd like to be.
Okay, let's try that again. There we go.
Perfect.
Good, great. Okay, so my name, as stated, is Dr. Anthony Underwood. I'm the Chief Enrollment Officer here at Bluefield State College. And it's my pleasure to welcome you all here tonight, virtually at least. My contact information is now on the screen. I'll encourage you to take a quick picture of that if you like. You're welcome to contact me directly about any questions you may have. Our academic programs are largely divided between 4 different schools here at the college: business, education, social sciences, and humanities, science, technology, engineering, and math, and our School of Nursing and Allied Health. That's one of our most popular because it contains both 2- and 4-year nursing degrees, but also 2- and 4-year degrees in imaging science and radiologic technology. Incredibly successful, 100% placement rates at the end of the program, and we have high-tech simulators on campus to assist with that. We also have excellent computer science and engineering programs. They compete regularly in worldwide robotic championships, and they've won several recently. We're extremely proud of them. And then, of course, we have the School of Business with lots of internship opportunities, lots of hands-on experience to have there, as well as our School of Education, Social Sciences, and Humanities, where you'll see really a lot of folks planning to be very important public servants, not just teachers, but also lawyers and corrections officers, government employees, nonprofit leaders. Lots of opportunities at Bluefield State to find that meaningful academic pathway for you. Some of the things that make us unique: we are 125 years old, and we have a proud Appalachian tradition of success. We have many, many, many successful graduates, both who choose to stay local, but also those who choose to go all over the world, really. We have a 13-to-1 student to instructor ratio, so our classes are small, and they're taught by faculty, not by teaching assistants. They're taught by by actual professors. We've recently been ranked in the top 15 among higher education institutions in the Southern United States. As I mentioned, we do have 100% placement rates in nursing and radiological technology. And I've mentioned our world championship robots. We also have national and regional award winners in multiple business planning and management competitions. They do a wonderful job at that part of the institution. We have a small town family feel, but we're lucky enough to also be close to major highways. We are just a quick day trip to major cities across the South and Mid-Atlantic, and we organize frequent trips, whether it is to local ski resorts. That's the upcoming trip that's on my mind, where students can go and enjoy themselves, or to larger cities such as DC or New York or Atlanta, where they can explore graduate opportunities as well as take in some culture. Admissions, we are typically looking for a minimum of a high school GPA of 2.0. We have in the past required ACT and SAT scores, but not this year. With the advent of COVID and all the pandemic challenges that we have for testing and things such as that, we we've decided to forego those as a standard for admission. You can send them, and we will use them to evaluate scholarship if you send them, but we don't require them for either admission or for scholarship. We'll also, of course, need your high school transcripts. We strongly encourage you to finish your financial aid. As many have mentioned here tonight, that kind of gives us a go-ahead to start packaging and evaluating how we can help you from a financial aid point of view. And we are affordable. The fall 2020 in-state per semester rate for tuition and regular fees was $3,792. Plus, we have an extensive scholarship program. So the deadline for our foundation and leadership scholarships is April 1, and that's for fall 2021. We do also have academic scholarships where we do look at GPA and test scores. We don't require them, so it's an and or type of situation. And there's no penalty for not supplying your test scores. If you choose not to do that this year, you're still eligible for the same award level that you would be otherwise. So to apply for scholarships and to get more information, we direct you to the bluefieldsstate.edu/scholarships with an S on the end. And there you can apply for all of our foundation and leadership scholarships. To apply for the academic scholarships, you simply have to be accepted. We also do offer athletic scholarships. We'll talk more about that in a minute. We, of course, are a participant in the Promise Scholarship Program, and because our tuition is so low, Promise tends to cover that expense. And we also offer the Blue and Gold Plan. Those are our callers here at Bluefield State, and that's our free tuition program. If you are a resident of West Virginia and you are fully eligible for the Pell Grant, you can be eligible for a free tuition experience here at Bluefield State College. We are a member of NCAA Division II. And we actually have quite a number of athletic programs, including, as you may notice there on our men's program, football. For the first time since the early 1980s, we were restarting our football program, and that starts up this fall. We also want to share with you that it's a great time to be a Big Blue. That's our mascot. We do have 10 other new sports. We're starting a brand new Big Blue marching band. We have new select programs for paid internships. That's always great. We're opening multiple campus residence halls for the first time in nearly 6 decades this fall. We're really proud and excited about that. And we are also opening this fall a new dedicated medical arts campus just over the hill from the main campus. That'll be open this fall as well. We look forward to your application, and we welcome you to come to Bluefield State. There's another screen for you to take a photo of important contacts. We look forward to talking to you soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anthony, and to Bluefield State College. Next up, I have the opportunity to introduce St. Leo University.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Courtney. I am just going to share my screen with you all. Bear with me. Awesome. Hi, everyone. My name is Connor Schaefer, and thank you so much for taking some time to learn a lot about these great institutions today, and especially St. Leo. Just to give you guys a little bit of insight of St. Leo today, we are located in Tampa Bay, Florida. So if anyone up in West Virginia is currently looking to get a little bit more down south out of that winter season, we are actually number 4 in the country when it comes to top weather for a university campus. So we have an average temperature of about 74 degrees all year round. So it's definitely something I did. I'm actually from New Jersey and did attend St. Leo for both my undergrad and graduate degree. And my contact information is listed at the bottom of the screen if you ever want to reach out with any questions. So just to give you a little bit of insight of St. Leo, we actually were founded in 1889, which makes us the oldest Catholic institute in the state of Florida. We're actually the second largest Catholic institution based on our enrollment, serving about 20,000 students all around the world. But I know if you toured campus today, you will say, Connor, I do not see 20,000 students on our campus. Well, it's because we don't have 20 on our main campus in Tampa Bay. We only roughly have just around 3,000 students on main campus, but we have educational centers throughout the South and also a pretty strong online program as well. So it's kind of cool because you're going to get that small classroom environment, but at the end of the day, you're going to have the perks and networking opportunities as a larger institution. St. Leo does currently rank number 4 in the South for best value, so you know you're going to get a good education for the amount you put into your college education. There are numerous ways you can apply to St. Leo. We are on the common application. You can also apply for free through our website. It's a pretty simple process. All you need is the application itself and your transcript. We do have over 50 academic degree programs on campus, so some of our highlighted programs will include biology, criminal justice. We also education, computer science, sports business. We have some cool 3+1 programs and also a 3+3 pathway to law school, where we have partnerships with Barry University down in Miami and also Florida State University up in Tallahassee. We are test optional. We've been test optional. So if any freshmen, sophomore, juniors are watching this presentation today, we will still be test optional for you in the future. So do not worry. Some of our new programs, we are thriving in the medical field. So this year we did, this past year I should say, we added our BS in health education and health promotions. And this fall 2021 will be our first year launching our brand new nursing program. So it's a really exciting time if you're looking to participate in the medical field. At the bottom of the screen, you will see some of our student populations. We do have over 100 countries represented in our student population, 44 states, and out of the 100 countries, over 550 international students. If your family is worried about you going out of state for school, we actually are #1 in the state of Florida for safety and #7 in the nation. So you do not have to feel worried about feeling unsafe outside or far away from home. I'm not going to go over all this, but we just to kind of give you an idea of campus life. I always said if you're bored at St. Leo, it's because you simply are not taking advantage of what the campus has to offer. So we do have daily mass for students that want to embrace their faith a little bit more. We are actually NCAA Division II, a part of the Sunshine State Conference. We have over 22 different athletic programs at St. Leo, and we do have one of the top Division II athletic departments in the nation. We have Greek life, many different student organizations. Our esports program, it's our second year. We're super excited to launch that as well. One cool thing I loved as a student was the off-campus trips where we bring our students to Disney, Universal, indoor skydiving. We even bring snow tubing to campus, zip lining. I know it's crazy to think snow tubing, but a lot of different things going on. We are a residential campus, so we have 14 different residential halls, and it was definitely a cool area. We actually were ranked in the top 10 dorms in the nation article just a few years back. We do have always new things on campus. This past year, we opened our Benedict's Coffee House that serves Starbucks products. And also this coming fall, we're opening our brand new wellness center that will have the largest infinity pool at a university in the state of Florida. Just to give you an idea of our location to the right of the screen, we actually are about 30 minutes from downtown Tampa and about an hour west of Orlando. So we're in a really good location if you want to see some big cities on an easy trip. And of course, the beaches, you can't go wrong with the beaches. So here is my contact information. If you do have any questions or anything, feel free to shoot me an email or give me a call. We do have some virtual events coming up over the next few months for students that just kind of want to get a feel for St. Leo. We also do have our virtual tour on our website. You're more than welcome to take advantage of. Or if you want to schedule a trip down to the Sunshine State, we still have daily tours on our campus. Thank you guys so much for taking some time to learn about St. Leo University today, and I hope you all have a great day.
Thanks, Connor, and St. Leo University. Our final presentation tonight will be from Marshall University.
Hi, everybody. My name is Megan, and I am one of several recruitment coordinators at Marshall. So I've got my screen shared, and I am going to go through this quick PowerPoint with you. So Marshall University is located in Cabell County in Huntington, West Virginia. We do have several things that stand out and make us different than other universities. So we are a mid-sized campus, a four-year public institution. We have a family-like atmosphere. Affordability is a huge thing at Marshall. There are so many scholarships and grants available. We gave out over $58 million in financial aid last year. We are a Division I athletics school with over 150 majors to choose from and areas of emphasis. All of our majors fall under the 7 academic colleges umbrella. So to go through these quickly, College of Arts and Media, that's going to be music or theater style type of majors. Our Lewis College of Business is your pretty standard business stuff, accounting, finance, econ, marketing. College of Education and Professional Development is anyone pursuing elementary education or a secondary education degree or certification. We were actually founded as a teaching college in 1837, so we have been helping educators and form educators for a long time. Our next college is the College of Engineering and Computer Sciences. They have the newest facility in terms of buildings on campus. It's completely state of the art, so all of our variations of engineering majors and computer sciences fall under that college. Next, we have the College of Health Professions, which is actually our largest college in terms of majors under its umbrella. Different types of ones include exercise science, dietetics, nursing. We have 2-year and 4-year options, and also athletic training are some popular ones. Next, we have the College of Liberal Arts. This is your more classic style type of major. Things that fall under this umbrella: English, sociology, psychology, things like that. And then finally, we have our College of Science. This is where a lot of our pre-med students fall. So you can be pre-pharmacy, pre-veterinarian, pre-dentistry, pre-med, and all of those pre-students usually major in either biology or chemistry. The College of Science also contains other science majors concerning forensics and also math majors as well. How to apply at Marshall? You can submit an online application for free on our website, or a paper application if we do happen to be at an in-person event. Sometimes those are also mailed out to students' homes. A copy of your high school transcript and a copy of either SAT or ACT scores. There typically is a $40 application fee associated with applying, but that has been waived for the foreseeable future. So just know that if you apply on our website, there is no cost to that. Unfortunately, we can't waive the common application fee, but we also do accept common applications if you apply through there. Lastly, we would need you to submit your shot records. That's not needed for an admissions decision, but ultimately to complete your records before you start classes with us. Some admission requirements for Marshall, they're pretty straightforward. You either need a 3.0 GPA combined with a 16 ACT composite or an 880 SAT. You can also come in with a lower GPA and higher test score of 2.0 combined with a 19 ACT or a 990 SAT. We also are offering test optional admission currently for fall 2021 and spring 2022 applicants, so keep that in mind. If you're ready to continue your enrollment process with us, you would want to send us your FAFSA so we can complete your financial aid packet. That will let you know any grants or scholarships that you're eligible for. You can submit your $100 enrollment deposit online. That amount is credited off your first semester of tuition and secures your spot in the freshman class. Once you have deposited, you can have the ability to apply for housing. There also is a $200 housing deposit, but again, it's credited off your first semester of room and board. Then you can register for summer orientation. There usually are about 10 different dates during the summer that you can sign up for. And then lastly, attend Week of Welcome the week before classes begin. These are our merit-based scholarships. Like I said, we are test optional right now for admission. We do have test optional scholarships as well listed on our website, but those amounts are probably significantly lower than these merit-based scholarships that utilize test scores in the equation. So these are based on a combination of your GPA and test score. You can see the West Virginia column, Metro, Kentucky, or Ohio residents, and then the out-of-state column on the right. These are non-competitive, so you have to do nothing extra to get one. As long as we have your scores and transcript, you're automatically considered, and they are renewable for up to 4 years or 8 academic semesters consecutively. These are some different academic resources that Marshall has put in place to help you succeed in your time as a student with us. Career Services can offer resume help. They'll build your resume for free, also mock job interviews or interview tips and things like that. We have free tutoring available for all students. They have walk-in hours, or you can make an appointment. Same thing goes with our counseling center located right in the middle of campus. It's very easy to find. The Writing Center is to help you with any papers that you have to write, and then you'll of course be paired with an academic advisor. We have several different things that make student life fun at Marshall. We have Greek life, 17 different organizations, 500 students participate, over 200 different clubs and organizations that are run by students, our recreation center, which is free and included in your tuition, and we also are a Division I athletics school. Here are some helpful links if you would like to take a photo of these regarding more in-depth information on scholarships and applying. The experience link will take you to either a virtual tour or signing up for an in-person tour on campus. And here is our social media if you would like to follow along for updates. And thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Megan, and to Marshall University. I would now, I'm hoping that our panelists might be willing to share some information about their institution. We'll go round robin in the order that you presented. I'd love to hear an interesting or fun fact about your school. And Bethany, you're up first, Bethany College.
Interesting or fun fact. Let's see. Well, we're old. We were founded in 1840, so we are the oldest private institution in the state of West Virginia. And a lot of that history is really honored and maintained on campus. So you'll see a lot of that in our historic buildings.
Thanks.
About Blue Ridge, we're actually the opposite. We are very young. We're only technically with Blue Ridge as the name, we're only about 15 years old. We are part of Shepherd University, started back in the 70s and became our own entity in the early 2000s. So.
Great, thank you. Anthony.
Hi. I would say that I know I mentioned in the presentation that we are 125 years old, but we're one of only 2 HBCUs in the state of West Virginia.
Thank you very much. Connor.
Gosh, that's a hard question. So I would go with the time frame of the year. If anyone's a sports fan out there, St. Leo actually is the exclusive educational partnership to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who just won the Super Bowl. So go Bucks. So our students get a lot of perks off of that. So it's kind of just a cool little side note.
So fun. And Marshall.
I think something just in general that's a fun fact or interesting, like my PowerPoint said, we are a mid-sized campus. So I tell people all the time when I'm touring families and students, you will have the feeling like you are at a 4-year public school. It's big enough that you feel like you're off doing something away from home and starting an adventure, but it's small enough that once you start to make a circle of friends, you can't really step out the door without being recognized or someone saying hello to you. So you do kind of get the best of both worlds, and there's a very good balance.
Thanks. So now instead of showing the screen again, I'm hoping that you guys might just humor me. There are likely seniors on listening, but probably the majority of the students listening are just starting this process. So if you could give your best advice to this group of students and families listening, what would you tell them? And we'll start with Stephanie again.
2 words, ask questions. I always tell students there is absolutely no such thing as a dumb question, because if you're thinking it, I can guarantee it's already been asked. So if it's important to you and it's something that's going to play a factor in your decision for college, just ask. We're more than happy to share any information you're looking for.
Love it. And Izzy.
Pretty similar. We work with a lot of first gen college students definitely at Blue Ridge and in the area. And we're absolutely here to answer any question. I know my coworker Hope and I have answered everything under the sun, and we will absolutely keep doing that. And just, figure out what's right for you. Do you want to, start, a little slow, just take some classes, figure out what you want to do, or do you know exactly what you want to do and you want to jump into it? And of course, I will always plug community colleges. If you're iffy, maybe start with a community college, save some money, figure out your game plan, and then kind of go from there.
Thank you. Anthony.
Yeah, I think the advice that I always give folks who are just finishing up high school is that you need to choose your college based on what's right for you, not where your parents want you to go, not where your significant other wants you to go. Choose a place that's right for your needs. So make sure they have the right support system for you, whatever that might be for you. Think about the size of class that you want to sit in. Think about how soon you'll have access to technology. You're going to have to wait for years and years, or is the school small enough that you can have access to technology right away? There's lots of different things that you have to calculate that's about what's right for you. So that goes along with Stephanie's admonition to ask questions. You got to start there. But you have to find the place that's right for you, not that's right for anyone else. So be open-minded, do research, and ask those questions.
Yeah, you might end up at a school you've never even heard of before. And Connor.
Anthony just took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say my advice is keep an open mind. If you asked me my junior or even half of my senior year if I was going to go to a school 1,000 miles away from home, I would have said no, heck no. And then here I am still living 1,000 miles away from where I grew up. So you never know what might happen. Definitely don't close any doors that comes and presents itself to you. So definitely keep in mind throughout the whole process.
And finally, Megan.
My answer is kind of a combination, but relates to what Anthony and also Stephanie said. So make sure that you are definitely exploring all of your options. I know COVID has definitely put a constraint on things, and the college search process and everything looks totally different. A lot of places still are making in-person tours work, and they're finding a way to do that for students and families. And I will tell you that there's only so much you can learn from the internet and video presentations. So it really is about setting foot on multiple campuses wherever you are looking to see what feels right to you, because either you're going to get there and say, oh, this isn't right for me, I'm really glad I came and ruled it out, or you're going to say, wow, I feel so much more confident in my decision to go to this institution or at this school. And then the other thing that Stephanie said, definitely ask questions. That's literally why we are here, is to help you. So don't be shy.
Thank you. And with that, I would just like to reiterate, these smiling faces on the screen at the institutions you're excited about are the people that are there to support you and walk you through this process. There are no silly questions. They care about you. They want to give you that expert information. So never hesitate to reach out to them and ask the questions that you've always wanted to know. And be excited about this process. There's been so much not to be excited about in the last year, and this is something that you can really get excited about. Be excited about picking that next stage in your life. So as you close out tonight, there's going to be a quick 4-question survey. We hope that you'll provide us with some feedback. Sign up for more sessions. Like I said, there's 2 more tonight, and then there's more sessions tomorrow and the following evening. And a recording will be available within a week at the website where you registered for this event. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.